You usually can tell when your iPhone's getting full. It starts to slow down, apps take a little too long to open, the screen freezes, photos won't load, and then you try to install something and there's just no room. Worst of all, you can't download the latest updates, and those updates matter, not just because of the new features, but for security fixes that keep your iPhone safe. You don't need to go deleting everything or buying a new phone just yet. Let's look at a few things that'll help free up some space, and almost all of it lives in the same spot on your iPhone. Let's take a look at what's taking up all of your iPhone storage. So on your iPhone, go over to Settings, and then we'll scroll down to General, and then here you can see iPhone storage. And then up the top, you'll see a colored bar, and this is going to show you where all of your storage is going. So you can see here on mine, Applications is the biggest area. So I have a lot of apps installed on my phone. And then the second biggest is Photos. And then we also have Messages, iOS, and System Data. So my phone isn't too full, which is good. I have 117 gig free still. The bar on your phone up here may look a bit different to mine. You might see that maybe you have a lot more photos than me, and the photos are taking up the most space, or even something like Messages. So I don't use the messaging app as my main messaging app. That's why mine is really small. But if you're using the messaging app all the time and sending photos and videos to friends and family, yours could be a lot bigger here, because when you send messages, it's actually saving all those photos and videos within the messaging app. And I'll show you how we can clean that up after. So take a look at the colored bar up the top, and that will give you a quick summary of where all your storage is going. So the next thing we're going to do is scroll down to recommendations, and your recommendations may be a little bit different to mine, but we'll go through the ones I have here on the screen. Then I'll tell you about a few others that might pop up. So the first one we can see here is review downloaded media. And this is usually things like if you use streaming services like Netflix and Disney and stuff like that, when you download movies and TV shows to your device to watch, they will download, and you can review that right here. So if we click on that, you can see I have a bunch of Netflix episodes that I have downloaded. So I don't actually need this here anymore because I've already watched it. So what you would do is you'll just click up on edit, and you can go through and delete all of these if you don't need them to be there. And then once you've done that, you can just click the tick and go back, and that's going to reduce some space. I'll go back and finish deleting all of them after, but once you've completed that recommendation, it will disappear from this list. The next one we can see here is review large attachments, and you can see that the icon is the messaging app. So it's telling me that I do have a lot of large attachments in the messaging app that I could possibly clean up if I want to. So we're going to click on that, and it's going to show all of the screenshots and photos that I have in my messaging app. And you can also go through here and delete anything you don't want anymore. Obviously, don't delete anything that you want to keep, but if you don't need it in there anymore, you can just come up here and click edit and go through and delete whatever you don't need. Okay, so if we come back, I'm just going to go show all on the recommendations. So you can see here we have optimized photos. What it will do is it will keep a smaller low-res version of the photos and videos on your phone, but it will store the full resolution in the iCloud. So to have this actually work properly, you will need to have a iCloud plan. I have the 50 gig one, which is the cheapest one you can get. You do get 5 gig free on your iPhone, so you might have a little bit of space, but I'm assuming that you're probably going to have more than 5 gigs of photos on your phone. So to use optimized photos properly, you will need to upgrade to an iCloud plan. So this is just a helpful option if you already have an iCloud plan, or if you're thinking about getting one. So one of the other things you may see in recommendations is offloading unused apps. So if you turn this on, it will offload the app from your phone, but it will keep all of your data and settings. So if you decide later, oh, I actually need to use that app, you can just go to your home screen if that's where it was, or over to your app library, and you'll see a little cloud icon with a little arrow, and you just tap on that and it will reinstall the app on your phone, and all your data and settings will be there just how it was before. If you do need to make a bit more space, this is an option for apps that you don't use very often. You could give this one a try. So if we scroll down a bit more, this is where we'll see all of the apps on our phone. And what I like to do here is filter it by size. So what you can do here is just click this button here, and yours could be on name, and then you just want to change it over to size. So now you can see here that my Photos app is using up the most storage on my iPhone. It's using 28 gig of storage. And then if we keep going down, my Blackmagic camera, which is just like another camera app, is using 10 gig. YouTube is using 8 gig. So what you want to do is filter by size and then go through these apps and clean up anything that needs to be cleaned up. So for example, we'll skip the Photos one for now, but let's go to the Blackmagic one. So if we open it up, we have the option to offload the app if we want, but I use this app. You could delete the app, so uninstall it if you don't use it at all. But here you can see I've got a whole bunch of videos that I've taken. And I know that these videos are actually already saved in my Photos album. So I could actually come in here and click edit and go through and delete all of these because I know they're already backed up on my Apple Photos. So if I go through and do this, that's going to actually save me a lot of space. So you'd go through, clean up everything you don't need. The next one, which is usually a big one for me, is YouTube. Depending on if you have YouTube Premium or not, you can actually download YouTube videos to your device to watch them when you don't have Wi-Fi. So YouTube is using up 8 gigs. So if we open that, in here we have the option to offload the app or delete the app, but we don't want to do either of those. But we do want to go clean up some of this data because I bet you there's heaps of things that I've downloaded that I've already watched, and we don't need that to be wasting space on our phone anymore. And I'm going to swipe out of the settings and we're going to come over to the YouTube app. And then if you go over to your little picture, and then if we scroll down, you will see downloads. And so here are all the videos I have downloaded to my phone. If you go have a look on yours, you can go through and just delete from downloads anything that you've already watched or you don't need to be there. You can just come in there and delete it. So then coming back to the iPhone storage settings, when you open them like the Blackmagic one, you can actually delete stuff directly from the settings page. Other apps, you will have to go into the actual app and find where all the data is saved and delete anything that you don't need. So if we scroll down here to show all, and then we want to go to messages. If you're somebody who uses the messaging app a lot, you can also come in here. So if you scroll down here, you can see how much space your photos and videos are taking up that are saved within the text messages. So if you click on photos, you can go in here and delete any old photos and videos from messages you may not need anymore. So go through all of your apps here and do a bit of a cleanup, and that will probably give you a bit more space back. So the next thing we want to look at is photos and videos, because for a lot of people, that's taking up most of the space on your phone. So if we go back up to the top here, we can see that I'm using up 29 gig, almost 30 gig of space on my device with photos and videos. So if we open up the Photos app, I'll show you a few things we can do in there to make a little bit more space. The first thing I want to show you is if you look up the top of your screen, there's a select button, and next to that, there's a filter button. So if we click on the filter button, you can then select filter, and then we can filter by different things. So the first one I would recommend looking at is screenshots. It's going to show us all of the screenshots we have on our phone. So I'd recommend going through all of your screenshots and deleting anything that you don't need anymore. So all you need to do is hit select, and then you can go through and tap on all the screenshots you don't want, and then hit the little delete button down the bottom. So then the next thing you'd probably want to filter by is videos. So if you filter by all of your videos, you can just have a look in here at all of your videos and delete anything that you no longer need. Like I know a lot of the time for me, I might have like old screen recordings or anything like that I don't actually need. And if you're somebody who films in 4K, that is going to use up a lot more storage on your phone than if you were just filming in 1080p. So videos will take up a lot of space. So if there's anything you don't need in here anymore, go through and delete all your old videos. But make sure you don't go deleting any of your memories, just random videos that you might not need anymore. So next we want to go over to collections. And if you scroll down to utilities and swipe across, you might have a folder there called duplicates. Now, if you have no duplicates on your phone, you won't have this here. But if you do, click on it and go through and merge any of your duplicates, because you don't need to have two of the same photo on there. That's just wasting space. So go through and clean up any duplicates. So once you've gone through and cleaned up any screenshots, deleted any random old videos that you don't need, I would recommend going into the recently deleted under utilities and actually deleting everything from there, because it actually holds anything that you've deleted for up to 30 days. So if you're trying to clear up space fast, you need to go in there and actually delete your deleted items. Otherwise, they're going to sit there for 30 days and the space won't clear until they have been deleted from that. And just another quick note, if you're mostly just taking casual family videos and you don't actually need it to be filmed in 4K, I'll show you how to change the settings. So what we want to do is go over to settings, and then if we scroll down to camera, you can see record video. I have mine set to 4K at 24 frames per second. You can actually go in here and just change it to 1080p HD at 30 frames per second. And this will actually save you quite a lot of space when you're taking videos. So just think about whether you actually need to film in 4K or whether you could use 1080p, which is still really nice. Okay, so before we finish, I just wanted to quickly show you where you can view and manage your iCloud storage, since that's completely separate to everything we've just looked at. So to have a look at your iCloud storage, go over to settings and then scroll down to iCloud. And then up the top we have storage. So if we click that, so you can see I'm on the 50 gig plan. And you can see I've already used 36.7 gigabytes out of that 50 gigabyte plan. And then in here, we can also see that 36% has gone to photos. I have 15% backup, 15% iCloud Drive, which is just like files and stuff on your phone. And then we've got messages and other. So you can come in here as well and take a look at where your iCloud storage is going. So you can come in here and let's say for the iCloud Drive, if you click on that, you can come in here and review and delete large files that you don't need to make some more space. So just go have a look through there and see if there's anything you can also clean up on your iCloud. So that's where you can manage your iCloud storage. And if you did want to upgrade your storage, you can just tap on the change storage plan. So if we go back into manage storage, and then you can just click change storage plan. And that's where you can go have a look at all of the plans available and decide whether that's something you want to look at. So if we go back to the main iCloud storage section, and then we have a look at save to iCloud, and if we click see all, so this is where you can control what syncs to iCloud. So you can turn individual things off depending on what you actually want to back up. So also if we go back here, you can see iCloud backup, and my last backup was 14 hours ago. So this just means if my phone was lost or broken, I could just go get a new phone and I could just restore from this iCloud backup and everything would come back the exact way it is on this phone. So if your phone hasn't been backed up recently, that's something you should definitely look into. So another option you have is to copy your photos and videos over to an external hard drive, and then you can just delete them off of your iPhone to free up some space. It's a great option for older photos and big videos that you don't need on your phone every day. The only catch is that you have to plug the drive in each time you want to look at them. So it's better for archiving than everyday use. I've made a couple of videos about copying photos and videos from your iPhone over to an external drive if you want to go check those out for all the details. So if you do have a lot of photos and videos taking up space on your phone and you need to move them somewhere, I would recommend moving them over to an external hard drive. That's everything I would go through to get on top of your iPhone storage. Hopefully you've got a better idea now of where your space is going and how you can get some of it back. Once you've done a cleanup on your phone, let me know in the comments how much storage you had left and how much space you managed to free up. And if you know someone who's always complaining about their iPhone storage being full, feel free to send them this video. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you found it useful. And if you did, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.